Hello everyone and welcome to another explainer. So, you're in the middle of a move. First off, congratulations! Getting a new place is incredibly exciting. But let's be real, between the mountain of packing boxes and coordinating all the logistics, it can get a little overwhelming. And honestly, one of the biggest, most crucial items on that checklist is getting the lights turned on. Today, we're zeroing in on how to seamlessly start your electric service in Ohio, specifically if you're moving into the Ohio Edison service territory. We're going to break down the exact steps, the requirements, and the options you've got so you can check this off your list with total confidence.
Are you ready to power up your new home in Ohio? Starting electric service with Ohio Edison is easier than you think, and we're here to guide you through every step. Seriously, it is completely normal to feel a bit stressed about utility setups. I mean, nobody wants to spend their first night in a new place fumbling around in the dark, right? But I promise you, by the end of this explainer, you're going to feel totally empowered and ready to tackle the whole process.
All right, here's a quick look at our agenda for today. First, welcome to Ohio Edison. Second, preparing essential documents. Third, setting up service. Fourth, costs and deposits. Fifth, choosing an energy plan. And finally, billing and support. Let's jump right in.
Section 1. Welcome to Ohio Edison, powering Northeast Ohio. So if you're moving to places like Akron, Canton, Youngstown, or any of the surrounding communities, Ohio Edison is most likely going to be your utility. They're actually a subsidiary of FirstEnergy, which is one of the biggest investor-owned electric systems in the whole country. To give you an idea of their footprint, Ohio Edison alone serves over 1 million customers across 34 Ohio counties. That is a massive area. Now, a quick heads up, coverage maps can get a little tricky near county lines, so definitely confirm early on that your specific address is eligible. Ultimately, they're the ones who own and maintain the physical distribution system. You know, the poles, the wires, the substations, and the actual meter attached to your house. They're your reliable distributor, making sure the electricity literally reaches your front door.
Section 2. Preparing your essential documents. Gather these before you call. Okay, preparation is absolutely crucial here. Having all your info ready to go is a total game changer. It cuts down your cognitive load and stops that frantic scramble while you're on the phone. You'll need your full name and date of birth, the exact new service address, a solid contact phone number, and a valid ID, like a driver's license or passport. Oh, and you will also need to provide your social security number. Now, you might be wondering, why do they need that? Well, it's for a mandatory credit check. Think about it. You're using electricity before you actually pay for it, so the utility company is essentially extending you credit. This check just assesses that financial risk.
Section 3. Setting up your service, making the connection.
All right, here is the exact timeline and action plan for getting set up. Step 1, and people miss this all the time, but it is super important, unfreeze your credit. If you've got a security freeze on your credit files with the major agencies, you have to temporarily lift it. If Ohio Edison can't pull your credit, your application is going to hit a wall of frustrating delays. Once that's done, step 2 is making contact. You can use their super convenient online portal, or if you'd rather talk to a real human, or if their system flags you to verify your identity, you can just call their customer care team directly at 1-800-633-466. Step 3 is just sitting back and waiting for them to process it and activate your meter. Actually, one quick pro tip, if you're moving into a place that was previously occupied, snap a quick photo of the meter reading on day 1. It's a fantastic way to guarantee you aren't accidentally billed for the last tenant's leftover balance.
And speaking of waiting, I need you to commit the number 3 to memory. 3. Ohio Edison requires a minimum of 3 business days to process a new service request. This is exactly why planning ahead is a must. Literally, do not wait until the moving truck is backing into the driveway to make this call. Give them at least 3 business days so your lights are shining bright when you walk through the door with that first heavy box.
Section 4. Navigating costs and deposits. What to expect financially.
Let's talk money. Moving is expensive enough, right? First up is the standard account activation fee, and it is exactly $8. Yep, just $8. It's a simple flat fee charged by Ohio Edison to set up a new account or transfer an existing one to a new location. And the best part? You don't even have to dig out your credit card over the phone. It just automatically shows up on your very first bill. Now, what if that credit check we talked about earlier triggers a request for a cash security deposit? Well, don't panic. There are actually several waivers available to help you out. For instance, we recently heard from a customer who completely bypassed a hefty deposit just by handing over a credit reference letter from their old utility, proving they had 12 months of on-time payments. It's that simple. Also, if you're 62 or older, you automatically qualify for a senior exemption. You can also get an active, good-standing Ohio Edison customer to co-sign a guarantor agreement for you. Sometimes just proving you own the property with a deed or mortgage or showing proof of public assistance like SSI is enough to get that deposit waived entirely. So yeah, there are plenty of safety valves to help keep that cash exactly where it belongs, in your pocket.
Section 5. Choosing your energy plan. The power of Ohio energy choice. So, this is a pretty cool concept. Ohio is a deregulated energy state. Basically, this means that while Ohio Edison has a monopoly on delivering your electricity, they're the ones fixing the grid and handling outages, you actually get to shop around for the electricity itself. You can pick what's called a competitive retail electric service or CRES provider. It's totally up to you. This puts the power in your hands to look at your own usage, your budget, and even your personal environmental priorities. You can lock in a fixed rate so you always know what's coming, take a chance on a variable rate for some flexibility, or even go all in on a 100% renewable energy plan to support wind and solar. You completely control the supply portion of your bill. And a great trick to making the right choice? Ask Ohio Edison for the historical usage data of your new address. It gives you a rock-solid estimate of your expected electricity needs so you can pick the absolute perfect plan.
Section 6. Billing and Customer Support. Managing your ongoing service.
Okay, as we all know, energy bills can bounce around wildly, depending on the season. I mean, between our scorching Ohio summers and freezing winters, sometimes in the exact same week, it can be a lot. To help smooth that out, Ohio Edison offers budget billing, so you pay a predictable, fixed amount every month. They have two main routes here. The quarterly plan bills you in equal amounts, but they check your actual usage every 3 months and adjust things right then and there. It's great because it totally eliminates the dread of a massive settle-up bill at the end of the year. Alternatively, the annual plan bills you the same amount for 11 months straight. Then, month 12 acts as your true-up month, where they compare your estimated versus actual usage for one final credit or charge. Honestly, picking one of these plans makes budgeting for your new place a total breeze.
Let's quickly cover the day-to-day resources you'll be using. Here's the nice thing. Even if you do shop around and choose a different energy supplier, you're still going to get just one single consolidated bill from Ohio Edison. Nice and simple. They've also got a fantastic online portal where you can set up paperless e-billing, track your usage history, and even get personalized tips to cut down your energy footprint. Now, pull out your phone and save this number right now for the 24/7 outage reporting line, 1-888-LIGHTS. For general customer care, it's that same 100-633-4766 number. And just as a side note, the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio, or PUCO, is always around as a regulatory body to handle consumer protection and complaints if you ever need them. So, setting up your electricity really just boils down to gathering your documents, making the call a few days early, and taking full advantage of the energy choices Ohio gives you. But please keep in mind, remember, processes and services may change over time. Always verify details with Ohio Edison directly for the most current information. I really hope this explainer has left you feeling totally prepared and completely stress-free about this part of your move. Now that you know you have the actual power to choose your own energy supplier, what kind of energy future are you going to vote for with your wallet? Are you going to lock in a strict budget-friendly rate, or are you leaning toward 100% renewable wind and solar? The choice is literally in your hands. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more structured, insightful explainers. Until next time, happy moving!